Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a Grimdark Champion battle report. We have two champions facing off. Well, I'll be using Castellan Crowe.
And I'll be using Lucius The Eternal. So two duelists, you know, these guys do quite well. I'm pretty sure Lucius is better. You know, he's been doing it a lot longer.
I'm going to make you those words.
Yeah, possibly. So yeah, how this works is that we're going to set up usually 24 inches apart from each other, just a wee bit above it. Or if we don't have any ranged weapons that are like quite long range, we'll set up 18 inches so we can get into the action a bit quicker. We have 3 command points to play with. You can't go up, you can't get down, no farming new ones, no getting any more through traits or anything like that. 3 command points so we can use some stratagems. You also get legion traits, warlord traits and relics where applicable as well.
Let's show you the champions.
So entering the Grimdark today will be Castellan Crowe, aiming to be another champion of the Grimdark. So he's got movement 6, weapon skill, ballistic skill 2, strength and toughness 4, wounds 5, attacks 5, leadership 8 and save 2 up. He'll be kicking about with a Stormbolter, the Black Blade of Antwer, which is strength user damage 1, but it's got some fun stuff coming up later. Frag, crack and psych out grenades. He'll also have some abilities such as Heroic Sacrifice. If Castellan Crowe is slain in the fight phase, he can immediately pile in and attack before being removed as a casualty. Purifying Flame essentially means the range of his smite is reduced to 3 inches, but he will cause D6 mortal wounds instead of D3, whether or not the result of the test is 10 or more. He also has an Iron Halo for a 4-up invuln, and he's a Master Swordsman, which means he'll reroll failed hit and wound rolls for Castellan Crowe in the fight phase. In addition as well, each time he makes a successful wound roll, Castellan Crowe will immediately make another attack with the Black Blade of Antwer, although they themselves cannot generate additional further attacks. Now his psychic powers is going to be Smite, Hammer Hand and Sanctuary. And his warlord trait will be Hammer of Righteousness, which is pretty much essentially a proxy version of Hammer Hand. I'll just get the details for you guys. So Hammer of Righteousness, you can add 1 to the wound rolls for your warlord if he made a successful charge, and he'll obviously have the Brotherhood of the Psykers rules for +1 deny and +1 casting. Let's see his opponent.
Next up we have Lucius The Eternal, a dueling master who's been doing this for a few years. So yeah, we're certainly going to see who is the better duelist in this match. Standard movement of 6, which is not bad, and weapon skill, bliss skill of 2+, what do you expect? Strength and toughness 4, which is again standard for Marines, 5 wounds, not bad, 5 attacks, which I think is better than the average Chaos Lords, leadership 9 and a 3+ save. So he's armed with Lash of Torment, Master Crafted Power Sword, Doom Siren, Frag and Crack Grenades. Just to explain some of them, the Doom Siren, if you don't know, is a range 8 weapon, assault D6, strength 5, minus 2 AP and 1 damage, but this weapon automatically hits target and they do not get the benefit of cover. Lash of Torment is a 6-inch range weapon, assault 2, strength user, minus 1 AP, 2 damage. This weapon can be fired within 1 inch of an enemy unit and can target enemy units within 1 inch of a friendly unit, so that's really handy as well. Good sort of close combat ranged weapon. Master Crafted Power Weapon, which is melee weapon, strength user, minus 3 AP but 2 damage, and then your standard Frag and Crack Grenades. Death to the False Emperor, so those loyalists are possible to get extra hits. He has the Armour of Shrieking Souls. Lucius the Eternal has a 5-up invuln. Whenever you make a successful saving throw for Lucius the Eternal in the fight phase, roll a d6. On a 4+, the unit that made the attack suffers a mortal wound after all its attacks have been made. So that's interesting on that side. If Lucius the Eternal directs all of his attacks against a single enemy character, roll an extra 2 attacks. These extra attacks must be directed at that character. So Grey in this situation. He's also Lord of Slaanesh. You can reroll all hit rolls of 1 made for friendly Emperor's Children units within 6 inches of Lucius. Guess what? That's going to be reroll ones for him as well. For him, he has the Flawless Perfection Legion trait rule. That's for Emperor's Children. Basically means that you know, I get strike first, you know, in sort of situations where we're continuing combat. Really handy. Only if you charge you get a go ahead of me, so that's really cool. Sort of the switch between ones. And then we also have Stimulated by Pain for the Warlord trait, which is for every wound that I suffer, I get an extra attack up to 3. So Lucius can get a stupid amount of attacks, which is fantastic. So with that, let's prepare our Grimdark champions.
So our Grimdark champions are ready. Castellan Crowe to the left, Lucius the Eternal to the right. They are slightly more than 18 inches away, and remember our house rule for this series is if you have a gun that can cause 24 inches worth of damage, or range 24 inches, you start 24 inches away. Lucius poorly does not.
No, only an 8-inch weapon, so get a little bit closer.
So we kind of try and balance it out that way a little bit. It's time though to roll off and see who gets to start battle round 1.
I'll go first with the 2.
A 3. Let me think about this.
So we're going into first round of this Grimdark Champion. David has elected to give Lucius the Eternal, myself, the first round. Why did he do that? It means since you have to move forward and I won't be in range to use any of my weapons or be able to charge. Very good move. Well, David will be able to, I think, rapid fire, and he'll be able to make a very solid charge. So good one on that. Let's just move Lucius forward. So we have moved Lucius, and I chose to advance because all his ranged weapons are assault weapons, and I got Mighty 6 to advance.
Unbelievable.
Very, very close, and in range bow weapons. However, I'm going to go with Doom Siren. The other one may be 2 damage, but I don't automatically hit, and I will miss on 2s because it's an assault weapon, while Doom Siren automatically hits.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
So that's really, really nice in that one, and it is an extra strength, so I wound easier as well. Just don't cause as much damage. So it's going to be D6 automatic hits. Don't roll a 1. 5 is excellent. So they automatically hit. Gonna need 3 to wound you. For 4 wounds, minus 2 AP.
So take me to my 4-up invul save, the Iron Halo. Here we go, buddy. I failed 4, so goodness. I'm down to 1 wound. What on earth? I'm thinking if I should even use a command point. Yeah, I have to just take it because I need the command points. So yeah. Okay, so I've moved on up. I'm just an inch away from Lucius. This is a gamble, but I'm going to go as Purifying Flame, guys. I need to get this off. I get it off. I don't think you can stop it.
Can't stop you.
So because Purifying Flame for me means it's D6 mortal wounds. So I believe if I get a 5+, you're dead.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. 5+ will instantly eviscerate Lucius. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh! Command point it. So I'm down to 2 command points.
Okay, 5+.
Oh!
Now eviscerate Lucius.
So guys, Castellan Crowe is officially the Grimdark Champion through a bit of trickery with a warp, but we want to still give you a fight between these two guys.
Absolutely.
Now as Castellan Crowe actually won, we're going to say there's no need for a charge, but he will get to strike first, and he'll keep any loadout that he had, such as psychic abilities beforehand. Vice versa, if Lucius had any extra stuff on before he died, he would keep them over. But we just want to give you the fight.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to attack with the Black Blade. I get 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s, reroll all hits due to my Master Swordsman. So they all hit. Now I wound you on 4s normally, but I do have Hammer Hand on, so it means I wound you on 3s, and my Warlord trait, because I would have charged, is another +1 to the wound, so I wound you on 2s.
Okay.
And I reroll all failed wounds.
Yep.
Due to Master Swordsman. So we have 4 so far, and I'll reroll that one. So I need another 5 dice. For every successful wound roll that I make, I get to attack again, but these cannot generate additional attacks. So again, 5 more attacks, hitting on 2s. Rerollable. So they all hit, and wounding on 2s due to Hammer Hand and Warlord trait. They all wound.
Okay.
So it's 10 wounds suffered on Lucius. There's 0 AP on the Black Blade.
Okay, so 3-up save. Yeah, 3-up save. And everyone, I think, I pass, you suffer a mortal wound.
I think it said just suffer 1 mortal wound.
Just 1. So I have suffered 3 wounds.
And we'll double check, but I believe I only suffer 1 mortal wound.
So Lucius the Eternal has suffered 3 wounds. Now this is where we get complicated. Me and David spent a long time trying to decipher this one, and we've been looking over comments and everything, and we're still not 100% sure. Gonna read out the rule out to you, just so we're clear. Armour of Shrieking Souls, Lucius the Eternal has a 5-up invul save. Whenever you make a successful saving throw for Lucius in the fight phase, roll a d6. On a 4+, the unit that made the attack suffers a mortal wound after all of its attacks have been made. So the question is that for each saving throw, you do make the roll for each saving throw, and is it just 1 mortal wound for all of them? So essentially I get 7 goes at rolling 4+. So the question is, do those 2 count as 1 or do they count as 2? Love to hear your opinion on that one. We've all been trying to work it out. We're going to say it's for each one, but that makes Lucius a monster at potential reflecting wounds back at opponents. So we're going to say 2 for now, but we want to hear what your opinion is. We've had mixed ones in the past, but then for now we're going to say it's 2 individual ones. With that, I'm going to attack back. So Lucius will strike back now, 5 attacks normally. I then get +2 due to Duelist Pride, and then I get +3 due to Stimulated by Pain, which is Warlord trait.
Loving it.
Bring me to a mighty 10, which is delightful. Same as you. So it's going to be, I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War, if I was still alive at this point, but you did fry me. So yeah, Veterans of the Long War will bring me to +1 to my wound rolls.
That's fine.
Essentially making it a lot easier to wound you, which is nice. So 10 attacks, 10 on 2s, rerolling 1s, and any 6s activate Death to the False Emperor. So reroll the 1. Okay, and then
1 Death to the
False Emperor. It doesn't generate anymore.
So 11 in total?
11 in total. I am going to need 3s to wound you, thanks to Veterans of the Long War.
Sure are, buddy.
For plenty of wounds. -3 AP, but 2 damage apiece.
Yeah, this should get him. -3?
-3.
So 4 up Iron Halo, guys. No,
Wow.
it doesn't even get me.
Wow.
I saved them all bar 1. Yeah. Okay. Alright guys, so after the first round of combat, they're actually both down to 2 wounds apiece. And Hammerhand is technically still on just now, but Veterans is gone. Let's roll off to see who goes in the next sort of mini battle round, I guess we could call it.
Yeah.
Bonus round.
I thought I had you there.
Oh, so did I. 6.
Yep.
1. So do you want to go first?
I'll have a think in a second. Yeah, I will go first. So I'm going to elect to go first here. Now I would usually get to strike first no matter what because we've now finished our charges, but if I go first, I'm just going to beat you around. So firstly, I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War. We're not going to do any psychic, any shooting, because this is all just about hampering each other.
So it's sword fighting.
Yeah, that's about dueling, you
Yeah.
know, we've got to do this. And Veterans of the Long War is going to help me get there. So I do get 5 attacks normally, +2 for Duelist Pride, and then +3 because I've suffered wounds because stimulated pain.
Love
So
it.
here's my 10 attacks. Hit on 2s, reroll 1s, and 6s activate Death to the False Emperor. Yeah.
May as well.
Okay, and I get
2 death.
2 Death to the False Emperor. With both hit, they don't add any more. Gonna be 3s to wound you.
Yep, because of X.
For all of them.
Loving it.
Fail
Here,
1.
This is where I'll die. So 4 up pinballs. Oh look, I'm dead, but I will immediately get, due to my sacrifice rule, get to strike back.
Oh wow. Okay.
Before I die.
Yep.
So I'm dead, right? We know that. So I'll get 5 attacks. Hammerhand is technically still on because we haven't gone back around to my second phase.
Absolutely.
But I won't get my Warlord trait because this isn't a charge phase. So
Yeah.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s with the Black Blade. Reroll all hits due to my Master Swordsman. Wounding on 3s due to Hammerhand. It was 2s last time due to the Warlord trait. We'll put over here and reroll all failed wounds. So 4 wounds, that will generate another 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s, reroll all hits. Wounding on 3s due to Hammerhand, reroll all failed wounds. Alright, so 7 wounds.
Okay, 3 up armor saves because you have no AP.
So we both die!
So we both die. I technically command point with my last command point.
We both die! Yeah!
So David, that wasn't a duel in the end. That was just, you know, I'm going to explode you and wipe you from existence.
Basically, Crowe was like, none of this.
None of this.
You know what?
Don't come near me.
You're swinging that sword really nicely. I admire it. I'm a bit worried, so I'll blow your mind up.
And that you did in
Yeah.
purifying flames. Very interested to hear what people think when it comes to Lucius the Eternal's armor.
Yeah.
Does he cause 1 mortal wound? Do you make all the dice rolls, and then if one of them succeeds, do you cause 1 mortal wound, or do you cause a mortal wound per one that succeeds?
Yeah.
I've seen other iterations of this where it has been both sort of cases.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see what people say the Lucius the Eternal armor actually is.
We kind of scoured online as well. We could see forums, but we couldn't actually see like an official GW sort of input on the armor. We know it's quite an old rule because it's one of the first codexes for 8th edition, but any input, guys, much appreciated. And apologies if we got it wrong, and great if we got it right. That was just a bit of a bonus fight though at the end anyway.
Sure,
so,
because Crow killed him.
Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Another one of our Grimdark Champion battles. Check us out and link down below for our social media if you want to see the projects we're all working on here on the channel, and also Patreon if you want to support the channel to help us bring better content to you guys. So thanks very much. We'll see you in another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.